I know I don't need to. I know I can keep it moving, not involved, but there are some times where I think enough is enough and I need to stand up. Out in videos and stuff that I personally experienced or I've personally been through. I've had my own issues with David's vlog where I told him I was uncomfortable with jokes and he didn't respect that. I've had my own issues with how they interact with underage girls and how they treat girls in general, giving alcohol to minors. There was an incident where he asked Jason to go get alcohol for this group of minor girls, and when Jason didn't, because I said don't do that, that's illegal, because they wanted to get them loosened up, they had Jeff do it. Now there are girls before I knew David and Jason coming forward, and then there's girls during the time. One of those girls being there that night where he wanted 7 girls to go in a room and have sex with Dom after supplying them with alcohol, all of them underage. Stories that I was there for, that was the only time I ever was around something extremely inappropriate that involved girls directly, where I should have stepped in and said something. If I wasn't involved or I wasn't there, I cannot be your voice, but I can be a support if you want to choose to share your story, which can help people and can help have this group take accountability. This is like a school of jocks that get away with murder because of who they are, their group, of the support, of their money, whatever. And they don't, and they only get taken down or at least held accountable if people share their stories. Having said that, I advise every girl to know that it's very scary to come out with any sort of abuse, assault, harassment, or just being uncomfortable. It's part of a bit. These girls, I hear in their voice memos, I hear the fear, voice, the trauma they've still experienced from being part of David's vlog and asking him not to put in jokes, but him convincing them, whether it be a tag or whatever, to let him keep it in. These girls are shaking with fear. And I think a lot of them want their voices heard and their stories out there, and I support it, and I will support it, and I will be an ally, and I will speak on it. I don't care how many people think I'm crazy or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, I really truly care about these fucking girls getting, these young women getting manipulated by power, by people in the friend group because they're famous. I've been in that situation. Not necessarily with vloggers, but because I thought this person was famous or had connections, that I would be blackballed if I ever spoke against them or didn't do what they asked me to, even if I felt uncomfortable. Like, I don't like, and because I was silenced and muzzled, it's like it really stunted who I was, my growth, my emotional stability, and all of that. And I really truly do care about these young girls. It's why I've been so adamant about this, and I've never let up. A lot of people say, okay, you didn't talk about this until, if you were still with Jason, if you were still friends with David. I was still with Jason. I was still friends with David when I came out with the original exposed video, because I didn't feel comfortable. I couldn't in good faith continue to date Jason or be friends with David and that group, knowing the shit they cover up. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It gives me a lot of anxiety. It makes me feel like I have a target on my back unnecessarily. I don't like it. I don't like it. But if I can help other girls not go through this, because a lot of them are still making vlogs. David hasn't been as active, but his friends are, and by association and by power can continue to do this stuff, and they should be held accountable for this horrible, horrible trauma they caused a lot of these girls. Break my heart, and I really wish I could be a voice for everybody. I just can't. I can't, because I wasn't there. If I didn't get the conversations, if I wasn't there for the sexual interactions that were inappropriate, like, I can't be the one to speak. You have to be the one to speak. But again, I understand it's scary. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to come out against them, because at the end of the day, I'm also here to just listen. If you send me a DM and you're like, I don't want this posted anywhere, I don't want this ever mentioned, I give you my word, it'll never be mentioned anywhere. I won't even cross or anything. The girls' names that I've crossed out have expressed interest, that they want their short story to be out there, that they want what they went through to be heard, and to have those people apologize for truly traumatizing them. Doing this to be an ally, to be a support to girls who who've been victimized, young girls, because they looked up to these guys, or they wanted to be in the vlog, or they wanted to be cool, or whatever. I've been there. There's no shame in it. And so I'm very happy to just listen to your stories too. Even if you have no interest in sharing it and you don't want it to be private, I will listen. I will be a support silently as well.